Oh, welcome. It's your girl Briera, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick Angel Guide Oracle reading for the Geminis. This will be an Angel Guide Oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, all right? So let's just jump right into your Angel Guide Oracle reading, Gemini, and see where your strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. This is for Geminis. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. What is Gemini's strength at this time and what's in their favor in the current situation? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is for Geminis. This is for Geminis. What is Gemini's strength at this time? Gemini's strength at this time. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is for Geminis. What is Gemini's strength at this time? What is Gemini's strength at this time and what's in their favor in the current situation? Oh, wow. Venusian Galactic Council is your strength, Gemini. I feel like that was someone else's strength, but we're just going to take it. I feel like this is a time to shine. This is a time to know that you have already done something, okay? And you really need to appreciate yourself. I feel like, Gemini, when it comes to who you are as an individual, you're probably someone that always, want to let individuals know how appreciative you are of them for whatever they do for you in any capacity. It's like you're someone that actually, like, if someone shows up for you or someone does something for you, you want to pay them back. You that's just who you are. And I feel like really at this time it's asking for you to truly appreciate yourself. Not saying that you aren't appreciative of others, but you really need to appreciate yourself because you done something to get you to a certain level. You done something, and if it wasn't for your mental state, your physical state, your emotional state, your commitment and dedication to who you are and what you really want to see, you wouldn't be where you are and you wouldn't be able to do what you are doing. It's you knowing that you had to, put that first foot forward and to continue to make those steps and adjustments when required. It's you that you should be really appreciative of. I feel like you need to allow for yourself to feel loved at this time. I feel like continue to have or express empathy for others and yourself, because I feel like, I feel like your dream state probably has been recently really important, and you probably have seen a lot of different things and a lot of different events happening or going on at once. Something has been, something was coinciding with something else, and I feel like by you doing and being professional, and you being someone that truly works through your fears, you really was seen and understood for exactly who you are. I feel like you have to just continue to push through. I feel like there was a new there was a new opportunity presented to you, and I feel as if you took full advantage of it. Even though it's like, I feel like you were truly worried about someone or something, because it, just like you, someone is just like they're loyal, but by default. They're loyal by default. And it's like, it's not even necessary for real, because it's like at some point you're giving way more to someone that was even given to you. So you have to just make sure that you are understanding who you are, your worth. That, look, thank you, but I'm going to move in a direction that is truly fitting for me. I have learned it's true, and the help was needed, and it definitely was appreciated for what it was and is. But at the end of the day, it's about answering the call. It's about making sure that you are shining. Your authenticity is speaking. You are being an individual that not only talks but walks, that actions exactly what you are saying and doing. It's a difference. It's like that independence. It's important. And I feel like continue to look at the humor side of things. So don't be all serious. Don't be all like, you too good for school type of energy. Because at the end of the day, hey, maybe that was the same reading, but I told someone mistakes are the best teachers. Mistakes are the best teachers. What's the blessings that Gemini carry in her heart? The Divine Matrix and Soul Star activation. Okay. And I feel like it's all about speaking your mind with confidence. Okay. Knowing who you are, not being afraid of anything or anyone, working through your fears, being confident that it's taken like your self-esteem probably has been or probably has been beaten down in the past, like over and over and over again, to the point where it's like, yeah, you would truly forget who you truly are. And then you start to open yourself up to something or someone, just for them to do and be the same way that that didn't work for you in the past. And it will cause very much doubt. But that's why you have to be independent, and that's why you have to be patient, making sure that you aren't just moving just to be moving. You aren't saying just to be saying. You aren't doing things just to be doing them. What really speaks to you? What really helps you? What really is it? What really does it for you? You have to fulfill your soul contracts. But make sure things are balanced within your life, your mental and emotional state. It's really important. And that has been like the ringer of this evening. that you need to make sure your mental and emotional state is balanced, that you are checking in with yourself, that you aren't allowing yourself to be turned upside down. Like, you have to stay rooted and grounded. It's more important now than it has ever been. Don't be too attached to things in an excessive way. Everything is interconnected, you know. God incidences are what they are for a reason. God incidences are what they are for a reason. So you love, you heal, and you share that love and healing with those you connect with, that those you interact with, and those that just suddenly appear in your life. You be the light. You be the example. You rise above the foolishness and misery and deception. Know that there is a shift happening and conclusions are truly within reach. There's multiple towers going on. They really are. And, you know, take the advice, or well, not take the advice, but the president said something like, we got to withstand this adjustment period. That's what the president said. So you continue to withstand the adjustment period. Okay? You know, trouble don't last always. Trouble don't last always. I know that from experience. I do. And that's a good example, though. That's a good example. You know, ooh, yeah. I feel like we're just gonna let people learn their lessons. Okay, it's not happening to you; it's happening for you. Okay. Let's see what the guidance is for Gemini. Let's see what the guidance is for Gemini. The central sun. Ooh. I feel like, I feel like you got to forgive yourself for the things that you can't change, for the situations that happen, for it all. Forgive yourself and forgive others, okay? But make sure that you are being patient. It's all about patience. It's all about balance and patience, okay? Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. And the guidance is to connect with the regeneration, the success, the abundance that the divine and the universe, the sun, has given us all. That's the guidance. We're so far away from that because of the world and the things that we feel like we have to do, the shows that we have to put on to make it appear like we are connecting, to make it appear like we are something that we're not. Just open your heart and your mind, though, is all I ask of you. And continue to look at the patterns for what they are. It's really important. And yeah, you have to be realistic though, Gemini. You really do. And see that the reason things happen is because of people's experiences. And that's where that lack of trust and, you know, that lack of commitment and dedication really comes from. It's their experiences, man. And that's why you don't judge, you know. You know, you're an air sign, so you get it. But just continue to be who you are. Stay in your strength, okay? Make sure you are shining for just being who you are. You aren't compulsively doing anything, you know. You are taking on new challenges, making sure you are in alignment to receive new opportunities. You are surrounding yourself with protective energy because someone is probably really, you know. Let's clarify what's the tarot. What's this Venus and Galactic Council, y'all? What's this Venus and Galactic Council? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. We're going to take them. It's 3. Cool. The World, the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. And yeah, I feel like it is time for you to shine. Don't be in this, you know, compulsive energy, but making sure that you are in this energy of being the hero, of ending out things, of releasing things that no longer serves you. You making sure that you aren't, even if you are coming in as, you know, the hero of someone else, like you're like somebody, this is just what I'm gathering, like something has to end in order for something to begin, and you have to sacrifice something. And it's like, what are you willing to truly sacrifice now for a future reward? Like at the end of the day, you know, that self-absorbed energy, not truly understanding or, you know, trying to even seek out what others are feeling, and, you know, expressing empathy when it comes to others is something that it continues to be shown when it comes to a certain energy. And it's like, why are you continuing to allow that if you are saying that that is not what reflects who you are? That's why it's like it's what's that objective decision making period is happening now, and make the final decision, because the pettiness and the weakness is just it's a no for someone. Continue to focus on that abundance. Knowing that destiny is at play. And it's all about fulfilling your soul contracts. It's all about seeing how successful you already are. Like, that's what I was saying when I was first getting on. You are probably someone that is really appreciative of others, but you have to be really appreciative of yourself just as much, or not, or just as much, or even more than you are of others. Because if it wasn't for you, others probably wouldn't even think to try to help you. You have to want the help. You have to seek the help. You have to ask for the help sometimes. So be appreciative of yourself for being someone who is confident, that knows what your shortcomings are and aren't embarrassed or ashamed of it at all, of them at all. You work through your fears and challenges to get your desired outcome. And that's why you have already done something that has made you in, that has helped you and allowed you to successfully end out a cycle. What's this world with the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords? With Justice. Yeah. You have definitely gained justice in a situation. Address things that you need to address and move on. And it is what it is. Someone's right-hand man. Right-hand man, left-hand man, I don't know. But nice. What's the Divine Matrix here with Soul Star activation? The Knight of Wands. Strength. Wow, that's a lot coming out. Devil. Magician. And Ten of Wands. Isn't this what I just been talking about this whole time, though? That's why you gotta just be careful. Make decisions it's integrity based, okay? See the weakness and abuse of power for what it is, the obsession, the excessive, being excessively focused or attached to anything and anyone, okay? The magic is what the magic is. The magic will be what the magic has always been. It's to bring burden to people's lives. It's and I feel like right now it's a lot of sexual energy, it's a lot of that going on. I don't know, but it's abuse. Abuse is abuse. And I said that to someone earlier, just be the light though. Don't let someone put something on you and now you have to live out this story when that's not even your story. It's like, oof, that's even worse. Everyone interprets things differently. That you stand on what you know to be right and true, and you continue to communicate, crafting, getting better and better every time you open your mouth. because at the end of the day, you don't need someone to speak for you. You don't need someone to adjust your phrases or the way you think to make it make sense to someone else. If it doesn't make sense to someone, how you speak and how you move and how you create, then it's not for them. And it's as simple as it gets. Why the Knight of Wands with Strength, Devil, the Magician, and Ten of Wands. With the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So like you have to choose what does not break your heart. That's why I was saying events happening, especially in the dream state. A lot of things coinciding with each other so that it is chaotic and confusing in your waking life, but not really, because at the end of the day, you have to see people for who they are instead of who you want them to be. You have to question things, or you probably have gotten that good at questioning. Well, why is this? Why is that? Why are you here? What are we doing? You have so much to say, then say it. Show up. Do it. No one's going to stop you. No one's going to run away. No one's going to hide. It's not a joke to someone. They want you to show and be and live. What's the central sun here? Compulsive behaviors will catch up because it's not truly, it's a learned behavior. And when something is a learned behavior, it can be unlearned. What's this central sun here? The Eight of Pentacles, Death, and Judgment. Oh. Working really hard. Working really hard. I don't know. Why is y'all working hard to get some? Child. Just make sure it don't ricochet. Okay? Just make sure it don't ricochet. Is all I'm saying. But what I'm gathering, I don't know. I don't know if that's a success right there. Okay, it's all about transformation, it's all about healing, it's all about renewal. But if you are actually trying to cause some type of fatality in someone's life, I don't know if that's going to be a success for you. I don't know. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Or maybe that's just continue to work hard to end out things, okay? Continue to work hard to end out things. Overcoming your trials and tribulations. Calling judgment on things that isn't fitting for you. That isn't your true heart's desire. That isn't helping you to grow and learn from past mistakes. Past ways of being, seeing, and doing things. Past ways of actually allowing things to be. It was a situation that happened earlier this week in my life, my personal life, that I had to really reflect on. I said, wow, I really used to be someone that will just be like, okay, yeah, that just made me upset. And it's okay. It's fine until the next time someone does something to make me upset. I would just be like, it's fine. I'll let it go. I'll fix whatever needs to be fixed. And I'll just continue to live my life like that. And realizing that, wow, now that I'm not in that situation anymore, I can't believe how much I was carrying around, how much I was fixing other people's mistakes, how much I just let things go because, it's like, it's fine. This is just who they are. But no, it's not fine. You deserve more. You need someone that really matches you. Where you're not constantly having to pick up the pieces of the broken glass. But all right, Gemini, this was something else. Remember, like, share, and subscribe if it does resonate, child. I don't know. But if this reading does resonate in any way, shape, or form, please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? These are just general messages, energies I'm picking up, experiences that I'm seeing through the cards. A lot of my energy is put in these cards. I've been doing this for a while now, so it's not just coming out of thin air. I live a life outside of the internet and this. So I experience things, I see things, and it comes out in my readings. If you can resonate with it, you can. If you can't, you can't. But I thank you for being here, and I'm sending you peace, love, and light, and until next time.